Okay, today is January 12th, 2014. Thought I talk about a few stock that I'm kind of watching to get back into the trade. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the price level that I'm watching for Facebook, Amazon, and also Freeport. All these three stock I have recently entered a trade on that and have exit out. And right now, I'm basically just waiting for re-entry. And some of the setup or the trigger level that I'm looking at will be discussed in this video. So let's start off with Facebook here. Uh, you know, just to remind people, Facebook, if you've been following me on either stock tweet or Twitter, you probably have seen me tweeting out about this particular bar here, on the last Thursday when it actually made an all-time high on an intraday basis. It went as high as, I believe it's 59, no, 58.96, and then it started fading and gave up most of the gain. And at the end of the day, near the end of the session, it come back up and I was tweeting out. Basically, I was looking at the low of these two candle here, which is 57.22 on this particular day, and 57.23. So I'm saying that if this candle closed below the 57.22, then definitely it's not a good sign. Basically, I was also referring to Yoku the day before that. It basically have a similar type of pattern, because usually when you have this type of outside day type of red candle, it kind of a little indication of the lack of buyer to move the price back up and hold it up there, and basically the seller or the profit taker is basically coming in, and they basically have control of that. And you don't know how many days it's going to take, to wash out some of these profit takers. But for Facebook, since Friday is also a LobX day, so I don't know how much of credence could you put on this particular candle here. Although it is, it did finish up, and also it finished on an inside day. So right now, basically, I'm kind of monitoring Facebook. If it could take out this high, which is the 58.96, and give me some sign, some conviction that it is taking out this high and then moving higher, then I would go and start looking at possible re-entry on that. And then the price target that I'd be looking at will essentially, using this particular Fibonacci retracement level here. Let me set this up. So I'm going to use the high, the intraday high. I normally use the closing basis, but in this case, I will use the high to set it up, because I want to make sure that the price will take out, the this particular high, and essentially, give me a new all-time high on Facebook. And the target I'm looking at, the initial target will be the 127 extension, which is somewhere around 62.86, $63, and possibility of even getting up to this 64, 65 level here. Okay, so that's basically Facebook. So that's what I'm watching on Facebook. And for Amazon, basically we have this trend line here on Amazon, and also I was in the trade and it kind of got shook now on the OPEX day, kind of into the trade, once it broke to this particular level here, essentially, once it get to here, then I basically put a tight leash on this guy right now, because the market is kind of extended, and a lot of these high beta stock could be very volatile, and also especially on the OPEX. So essentially, I got shaken out on this OPEX day, and right now, basically looking for re-entry if it could get back above again, get back above this high here, essentially like an all-time high, which is 406.89. Then I would start considering looking for the possible, setup to see what kind of risk and reward ratio that I could have, and we into that trade. So just a little disclaimer, do your own diligence before you enter these trade. These are the level that I'm looking at. That doesn't mean that these are the level that I will enter or actually take the trade. So you have to do your own diligence and determine what you want to do. So that's basically. Oh, again, if it let me set up some of the price target here. If I want to take this trade, and essentially, using a little bit of a Fibonacci retracement here, and just set it up using this particular retracement. So we're essentially talking about maybe somewhere around this, 413, 417 level here, this 127141 extension. So that would be the near-term target. Okay. And then the Freeport FCX. Okay. This is one of the trades that I have taken, and you probably have read on my blog or even a couple of tweets, and we'll talk about, the possibility of the two or the catalyst or the thesis that one believes 2014 will be the year that we will actually get out of this recession and start recovery and the economic recovery, then the stock will probably will have potential of moving higher and just trending higher. So basically, I'm just playing on this thesis. Let me reload the data because I got a double bar on the same day. So essentially, I got into the trade and I got out somewhere around here, after this nice little swing. And essentially, right now, I'm kind of looking for it to do something similar to this right here, right? It's kind of consolidating near down here, at this particular trend line. And right now you can also note that there is a inside day on Friday. So this engulfing candle out here, if it could, break out of this high, then certainly that will give me, some possibility of looking for a trigger level. So it'd be nice if it could, sort of consolidate here before it go back up and try to target this particular high here. So basically a similar type of pattern here, like giving you a little bit of a, higher low, right, with a low pivot here, right, to set up a nice entry or at least a level of trigger. And that's essentially what I'm looking at for this guy here. And, so essentially, those are the few stock that I'm looking at, and for some possibility of re-entering the trade. So good luck to you on your trading next week.